covering the Villages for you, the VNN News Team.
On today's lifestyle show, Spanish Springs Town Square turned Irish for a day. And the Villages has some new emergency volunteers. Hi everyone, I'm Mark Economo. TK is off. From green water in the fountains to green beer in the hands, Spanish Springs Town Square threw a party on Monday.
St. Patrick's Day! Woo-hoo! Happy St. Patrick's Day!
Happy St. Patrick's Day! Luck to the Irish! Happy St. Patty's Day! I love it! The Villages, they know how to do St. Patrick's.
The Citizens Emergency Response Team, better known as CERT, has a few new members in the Villages. CERT of the Villages hosted its latest graduation ceremony and final training tests last week at Eisenhower Recreation. During the final training, the 16 new members were tested on their responses to common situations they might encounter, including shock, anaphylaxis, and putting out a fire. The organization serves as a backup to first responders and is deployed by the Villages Public Safety Department when needed. CERT members complete a 6-week training course that covers disaster preparedness, CPR, fire safety, light search and rescue, terror and hazmat, plus basic medical procedures. The next CERT class starts in the fall. For more information, go to certofthevillages.org. Up next, some changes are coming to the gate arm system in the Villages, but first, here's a look at the weather in the Villages for the next 5 days.
Here's your VNN 5-day weather.
From the WVLG Weather Center, this is Christopher James with your VNN 5-day forecast. Mostly sunny skies the next few days. Friday, a little bit on the cool side with temperatures in the low 70s. Then again, this weekend, temperatures back in the upper 70s, low 80s.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
There is only one roofing contractor who is number one in Central Florida. One Floridians have been trusting for over 49 years. Other roofers are selling out to Wall Street and hedge funds. Not us. We're still your local roofing contractor. From Spanish Springs to Brownwood to Lake Sumter Landing, Gold Key Roofing is the most trusted and most called upon roofing contractor for a reason. Trust your roof with a company who is really a part of the community. Gold Key Roofing, often imitated, never duplicated.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible, so call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
As a medical doctor, I've been involved in Alzheimer's research for almost 25 years. Everyone experiences a slight amount of memory loss as we age. That is absolutely normal. However, in some people, the memory loss continues to get worse. The good news is that most people that think they have a memory problem actually just have normal memory loss related to aging. If you would like to learn more, I would highly encourage you to attend one of my free weekly seminars. We cover topics such as what is the difference between dementia and Alzheimer's disease, and are there things I can do to make my brain more resistant to Alzheimer's disease? Please call our office today for a simple 30-minute free memory evaluation. We'll walk you through the steps, including testing your memory to even see if there's a problem. You may be invited to partake in our clinical research. Through clinical research, we are searching for new medications that may help slow the progression of this disease.
This is VNN.
The Villages District Government is updating the gate arm system to support future enhanced functions here in the Villages. Beginning in June, the gates will only operate with a valid card active in the system. The update to the card reader software doesn't affect the red button. That red button can still be used to access gates throughout the community. If one of your cards isn't working, you're asked to bring both cards that were originally issued as a pair to one of the district offices. If you have any questions about your card, you can call customer service at 352-753-4508. In this past Sunday's Daily Sun, specialty editor Keith Perlman showcased the Village's unique water system and how it leads the country. From retention basins, irrigation systems, and flood control, the Village's leads in water conservation. The system here in the Villages services multiple purposes, including collecting excess rain from yards and recycling it as a water source for irrigation. Not only does this lessen the Village's reliance on the aquifer system, it reduces the possibility of flooding, pumps and reroutes water during rainy season to golf courses and other open areas. Coming up, details to get your pet blessed. But first, to keep the facilities in the Villages well maintained, here are some temporary closures to help you plan your week.
I'm Kinsey here with your Recreation Roundup. Get ready for an exciting week of spring fun. Camp Villages Easter Week hosts a number of activities for villagers to enjoy with their grandchildren. There will be craft projects, bingo, visits with the Easter Bunny, and more. Registration begins online or in person at any At Your Service center beginning at 8:30 a.m. on Thursday, March 20th. As a friendly reminder, please always carry your original Villages ID or a guest ID with a photo ID. Only original copies of ID cards are accepted at the recreation centers. All rules and regulations posted in the recreation facilities should be followed at all times.
Americanos in Spanish Springs invites you to experience a staff of fun yet caring restaurant professionals offering exceptional quality in food and service with a Greek feel and phenomenal menu, a sensational bar, and fun atmosphere. Americanos is the perfect place for lunch, dinner, pre- or post-concert meals, or football. Or just hang out and enjoy the specialty cocktails and great pricing. Americanos, Spanish Springs. Be part of the fun. Summer may be over, but at Cartworld, the savings are hotter than ever. All 2024 Club cars must go. Buy now and receive bonus discounts up to $2,500. Available in 2, 4, and 6 passenger with gas, electric, or lithium power. Cartworld has a car for you. Don't miss out on these savings. Cartworld, Club Cars award-winning dealer for over 35 years. Conveniently located at Lady Lake on Highway 27, 441, just south of the new PGA Superstore. Drive a little, save a lot.
From the Village's Daily Sun Sports Department, here's Stephen Heineman with your VNN Sports Shorts.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another local rundown here on VNN Sports Shorts. I'm Stephen Heineman, and we've reached the months of seasonal allergies here in the Villages. However, if you can brave the pollen, we've got some beautiful weather for you to get out and get active. Let's take a look around. We had some great action on Monday at Havana with the St. Patrick's Day golf event. If you're a competitive golfer and you missed that tournament, you have a little bit of time before the next competition, but registration is already open for enhanced members. It'll be the North-South Mixed Golf Classic at Palmer Legends on April 25th and 26th. It's going to be some mixed format action. If that interests you or you just want to see some of the other golf offerings here in the Villages, check out golfthevillages.com. The Villages Recreation Softball Leagues are mostly in their last scheduled week of the regular season, and while the standings usually separate down the stretch, they're getting pretty tight in Division I. As of Tuesday, the Death Stars and Warhawks were still tied for first with 13-5 records, but watch out for the Norsemen and the Raptors. They're both red hot and less than 2 games back. If you want to catch the last slate of the regular season schedule, head out to Buffalo Glen this Friday starting at 9 in the morning. The don't miss game will be the Warhawks and the Norsemen at 10:30. As always, I'd like to thank you for joining me for your local rundown right here on VNN Sports Shorts. I'm Stephen Heineman, and I hope to see you all again soon.
The New Covenant United Methodist Church will be holding a Blessing of the Animals. The blessing will take place Thursday from 3 to 5 p.m. on Woodridge Drive. Furry, scaly, and feathered friends are all invited to be blessed by one of the church's pastors. If the pet is older or not good in social settings, the owner can bring a picture to be blessed. Local rescue organizations and pet adoption opportunities will be available. The event is free, but participants must register at the website on your screen. Hundreds of people from in and around the Villages flocked to the polo grounds this past weekend. It wasn't for just the polo matches on Sunday. On Saturday morning, the community gathered for the second annual Moving Day Walk, which is the Parkinson's Foundation's flagship fundraising event for Parkinson's outreach, education, and research. Last year, more than 650 walkers attended the inaugural Moving Day event in the Villages and collectively raised more than $116,000. In addition to the walk, the day also featured speakers, information booths, and resources for those dealing with Parkinson's disease. We'll be right back with more from Florida's friendliest hometown.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
And now for the 3-day VNN forecast presented by Frank Gay Services. Mostly sunny skies the next few days. Wednesday's high in the low 80s. Thursday in the upper 70s. 20% chance of showers Thursday afternoon.
The more hours you commit, the more times you perform, the closer you get to being the best in the world. At UF Health, we've performed over 10,000 organ transplants. And now our transplant patients have among the best outcomes in the country. If your life is in our hands, we don't just want to be good, we want to be the best there is. UF Health, human progress has no finish line.
You want to enjoy your home, we know. To live well is to eat well. Doc's Restorations knows you want a beautiful kitchen to enjoy your favorite meals with your family. Licensed, bonded, and insured, we can make it happen. Bathroom? We work with trusted brands and American-made materials for a squeaky clean result. Family owned and operated for over 14 years, experienced craftsmen and design consultants. We stand on it. We'll make you look like a million. It's up to you what you tell your neighbors. And much more. So relax. Doc's Restorations will take care of it all for you. One company, one source, one solution.
When you visit Cody's, you're walking into a great bar with fantastic drink options, including 2-for-1 happy hour, and a very cool place to eat with great food and phenomenal service.
I love the BOGO fajitas every Wednesday, and we love coming here and feel like family.
Just like family, with loads of smiles for you at Cody's Original Roadhouse in Brownwood and Lake Sumter Landing.
Though many villagers have taken to the pickleball courts and table tennis, whether for fun or competition, one 91-year-old villager is sharing his love for the sport, his history of competing, and his skills with the paddle.
Quite a long time. My first trophy was 1955. Then I played in the U.S. Open in 1956. And the first match I played was against somebody in Washington State, beat him. And my next match, I had to play the 5-time world champion, Jimmy McClure. But I did get 6 points in one game. When I was 76, this is age-related, I was nationally ranked 14th in the country, #1 here in Florida. It's always good to play against different people because they got different styles and everything else. Where I meet a lot of people, I play a lot of pickleball. And my claim to pickleball here in the Villages, in 2013, everybody was swimming in every pool or playing on every golf court. I says, I would like to play on every pickleball court. At that time, there was 128. 3 months ago, I finished the quest, the 259th court. And they're still building, so I'll continue that. The Village Singing Games, if you play in a village game, which is going to be next month here in the Villages, if you place 5th in any one of the sports, then you play in the state games. In the state games, I hold a couple records. One record I hold, I have a doubles partner, and 3 years ago we won our 10th doubles title. Nobody's ever won 10. Then we won our 11th by 12. Maybe this year we'll win our 13th. Moving here to the Villages, I think by being very active, playing in these different sports, it's increased my life. And I would tell everybody, be active, get a sport, do something. And I think that's very important.
Coming up, a look at your Villages lifestyle concerts, events, and entertainment on the squares.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
Save big during Renewal by Andersen's 31-day spring sale. Don't waste another minute dealing with your difficult, inefficient windows. Instead, call for a free window diagnosis and see how Renewal by Andersen can help add more comfort to your home. Our exclusive low-maintenance Fibrex composite material is twice as strong as vinyl, and it won't warp or bow like vinyl does. Take advantage of this time-sensitive offer and special financing. Don't miss out. The first 50 callers save $25 per window. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com.
To me, standard of care means what is the best that I can do for that patient to give them the most positive outcome in addressing the problem that they came to me with that day. So when I look at someone's communication needs assessment, which is what we consider that whole first initial getting to know you appointment, I'm not just testing your hearing, I'm getting to know you. I'm getting to know where you want to see improvement, where you perceive your difficulties, and if you brought someone with you, how it affects them as well. Sometimes I am going to say, my recommendation for you are these hearing aids that can provide significantly more support and noise than any other hearing aid on the market based on what you did on your test. Not based on my quota, not based on what my boss told me I had to sell or the contest that I could win if I sell X number of hearing aids. That's not where I'm coming from. I'm coming from a solution to your hearing loss, your reason for being in my office.
As Americans, our freedom is guaranteed. But what about your financial freedom? I'm Jeff Jr., founder and CEO of Trajan Wealth. As a U.S. Marine, I learned exactly what it means to put others first. And I founded Trajan Wealth on that same principle. That's why it's my mission to make sure your retirement is built for your future. Right now, receive up to a 30% upfront bonus or up to 12% growth for your retirement income. Call Trajan Wealth today.
Clap your hands and stomp your feet. Time now for the Village's Entertainment Beat.
I'm Natalie, here with your Entertainment Beat. If you need a laugh, check out some of these shows coming up at the Village's Entertainment. Fast-talking, gum-chewing, ginger-haired Alabama gal Dixie Longgate is coming to the Tracy for a night of Dixie's Tupperware Party, March 29th. You must be 18 or older to attend. WWDD, a tribute to Dolly Parton at the Sharon, is going to be on March 29th. And if you enjoy that, you might also want to check out the hilarious musical Dolly Parton's 9 to 5, following 3 working women in the late 70s fighting back against their sexist boss at Savannah Center, April 1st through the 3rd. For those who saw Steve Solomon in February, he's back at Savannah Center with My Mother's Italian, My Father's Jewish, and I'm Still in Therapy, for a night of hilarity, April 28th. Le Ballet Trocadero de Monte Carlo brings together comedy and an enthusiasm for dance, and you can check them out at the Sharon, April 28th. You can purchase tickets online at thevillagesentertainment.com, at a physical box office location, or over the phone. That's your beat, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks, Natalie. The Villages is the place to be when it comes to great musical entertainment. These are the bands scheduled to perform for you on Wednesday night on the Squares, brought to you by the Villages Entertainment and your Villages soundtrack, WVLG. That's all we have for you today. Join us again tomorrow for another lifestyle show, and be sure to pick up a copy of today's Daily Sun. Tune your radio into WVLG and keep enjoying that active Villages lifestyle.
Hello, and thanks for watching the Villages News Network. Did you know that VNN is only one part of the Villages Media Group? In fact, we are made up of numerous sources of information and entertainment for you. Let's start with the Villages Daily Sun. The Daily Sun is your daily source for everything Villages. Stories, reports, features, sports, weather, entertainment, and business information. Our editorial, advertising, layout, and creative departments create a daily newspaper to make sure you have all the information you need to live the perfect Villages lifestyle. Published at one of the country's premier and newer printing plants in Coleman, Florida, our staff of production professionals, along with our distribution team, works tirelessly to make sure you get your Daily Sun every day, 365 days a year. Also published for you are the Newcomer's Guide, the Resident Directory, and the Villages Magazine, each loaded with unique and relevant information for you to maximize your best life. Originating from our studios in the small building with big windows near the water at Lake Sumter Landing is WVLG, your Villages soundtrack. Listen to WVLG broadcasting on 102.7 or 104.5 FM or 640 AM. Or stream us from the Villages Daily Sun app or the Villages app. WVLG offers music primarily from the mid-60s through the mid-90s with live and local semi-retired part-time on-air personalities from all around the country. If you're into great music, Villages information, and first-class weather forecasts, WVLG is your source for it all. And you're watching VNN, the Villages News Network. We create new programming every weekday, which starts at 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Check out our fun weekend show, Play It Forward, from Friday at 6 until Monday at 6, and keep your eyes open for special programming and information coming soon. The Villages Daily Sun, the Villages Magazine, the Villages Residential Directory, the Villages Newcomer's Guide, WVLG, your Villages soundtrack, and the Villages News Network, VNN. The Villages Media Group, here for you 24/7, 365 days a year.
Stop chasing rates and start earning more with Raisin, the free online savings platform that Forbes calls one of the best places to stash your cash. It's easy to find, fund, and manage high-yield savings accounts and CDs offered by federally insured banks and credit unions. Move your money between accounts with ease and secure some of the best interest rates available in just a few clicks. All from a single Raisin login. Raisin, a simpler way to secure your savings.
WVLG presents music that triggers thoughts of special times. Like the first time you visited the Villages and were blown away by everything you experienced. Like all of the friends you met here in Florida's friendliest hometown. Like dancing at the Squares, concerts at the Savannah Center, and shows at the Sharon. We are connecting those special times of your life with the music that you love. We're your Villages soundtrack. WVLG.
Sometimes people forget there's an option, a luxury option right here in Ocala. Discover Volvo's elegance, safety, and innovation at Jenkins Volvo Cars Ocala. Upgrade to a brand new Volvo today and drive the future. And for your convenience, we'll even bring a test drive right to your door. Luxury isn't far away. It's right here and it's waiting for you. Start shopping now at JenkinsVolvoCarsOcala.com. Luxury made simple. Visit us at Jenkins Volvo Cars Ocala. Welcome to the family.